Hi, this reading is for the element of fire for the week of April 3rd to April 9th. I decided to do an extra reading because I was getting messages after I did each sign, so I figured I might as well round them up to an element and do a 7-day card spread and see what comes through message-wise. It seems to be a pattern for each element that they were getting similar messages, except for one sign in each element, they were having a good month, and then the other two signs were kind of having the same things happening. So let's get into it and see what comes through. So for Monday, we have the Eight of Wands. So in the past, you might have felt that you were working really hard, exerting a lot of physical energy towards a passion, some sort of passion of yours. So for work, for some of you guys, you were working extremely hard. How you're feeling right now and what the cards are saying for on Tuesday, it's guiding you to get some rest. But for the overall week, it's going to be important that you guys find time for yourselves to get some rest. This is an important message for the overall week in order to get a proper outcome and to see the most positive energies coming towards you that the universe has to offer. They are asking you to be respectful towards yourself and get some rest, because as fire signs, we all know that we can get quite passionate and we work our butts off. And people can say what they want about fire signs, but we are some of the hardest workers that you will ever meet. And it doesn't matter if you wanted us to work 7 days a week, we would do that. And this might have been the case. You guys were doing a lot of overtime in the past, and possibly on Monday you might be asked to do overtime. If you are asked on Tuesday, I would recommend getting rest. And even throughout the week, you're gonna have to do things in moderation. But getting rest is a big deal that the universe is asking you right now. And I say that because you do have the world next to it, and the world, it's a significant sign of the universe for me. So what you guys don't see, or what you're fearing, is the world, all these options that are coming towards you, and you might not be seeing that coming towards you, which is why the universe is asking you to get some rest and saying that it's important that this week that you take that time for yourself, because the world is going to be handing you some fantastic things, and if you're not well rested, you might not be able to see these opportunities, and they might pass you by, which would be unfortunate, because the universe obviously has something special in store for you guys. So what for Thursday, we have the Lovers. So there's some sort of choice. Thursday being obstacles, conflict. So, in the past, you guys, if it wasn't work that you guys were putting so much energy in towards, for some of you guys, and I feel more like it's whomever was dealing with a water sign, your Eight of Wands was going towards this water sign energy, the Lovers. You were exerting your energy in love, and you were feeling quite burdensome with it, but you were doing it willingly, because there's two people here, and the color purple is behind you, so you were guided to do it. But it's saying to take a rest. So if arguments are coming up, the guidance here is to take a pause. It's not to take action. It's to take a pause. It's to really sit on what is being said. With Mars being the energy that's happening right now, that could be really hard for fire signs. But it is saying for you to take more a passive approach, which could be hard for fire signs. So for Friday, we have the Seven of Cups, and this is outside influences. This deck I do quite enjoy. This is my favorite deck. I do think I'm going to switch when I do my monthlies. I think I'm going to switch over to this deck. Have you seen this Seven of Cups? And most Seven of Cups, it's illusions. Sorry about the glare there. It's illusions, and you're needing to make a choice from one of these options that are being given to you. And this Seven of Cups, however, this Seven of Cups, you have an option that you're taking. You're no longer living through the illusions. You're resting. You've made a decision. Right here, you're working hard towards that decision. You're emotionally balanced. It's showing here. You've taken the pause for this decision or this opportunity that the universe is going to offer you. Whether that be in love, career, some sort of passion, though, creative, even maybe a creative project that you're going to be doing, or a new project at work that you're going to be doing. And this could be saying that you need a lot of rest to be able to exert that creative ability, because it does involve a lot of energy to create things, even ideas. You know, that's mental energy that you're going to have to use. And just because you're physically not doing something, and if you're mentally using your brain all the time, you can get just as exerted as you would physically, if not more, you know? So keep that in mind. Saturday, you have the King of Cups. So on Saturday, you could be feeling quite content. And this is also saying, giving you guidance of what should be done. So in this situation, it's telling you to be emotionally balanced for this week. It's asking you to be more passive, like I was saying earlier, passive, right? Because whatever this option or decision or choice you're going to be given, you're going to have to be physically rested and emotionally balanced to make this decision. And you're going to have to, with the 8 and the 2 of Wands here, you're going to have to your passions are going to have to be in line. This is basically saying you're going to have to align your mental, emotional, and physical all in one to make this decision. Like, it's like saying, what's that saying? You don't want to make a promise when you're happy, because you're most likely never going to keep it. And you don't want to say something when you're angry, because you're most likely going to hurt somebody. It's asking you to do that. If you get what I mean, if that made sense to any of you guys. On Sunday, this is the possible outcome. You got 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands, again, is saying a choice. So again, with this here, the 7 of Cups, you're going to have to make a choice, a decision of some sort. But the cards are showing that you are going to make this decision. And you do have 2 major arcanas this week. So, and this card is topped off by the Lovers and the World. So this is beautiful energy for you fire signs. You know, this is you guys going to be put into what your element is good for, some sort of creative ability, action. You're going to be towards the end of the month, or not the end of the month, sorry, the end of the week. This is action. The universe is asking you to take that pause and emotionally balance yourself and make your decisions more from an emotional place, not from your needs for materialism or, you know, like, your needs to fulfill your ego, instant gratification. This is telling you to make it from an emotional standpoint, a decision that's going to emotionally please you, make you emotionally happy, not physically happy, temporary happy from buying something, you know, like, or just agreeing to something because, you know, you think it's what's right. This is what you feel is going to be right. And it's also being patient and showing compassion towards others, because there might be this 8 of Wands here. This is 2 people. So this might be outside influences coming towards you and needing guidance and help, and, you know, or coworkers that are having some sensitive issue happening at their work. Maybe this man here is going to need some sort of compassion, you know, like, it's asking for compassion though, and not only with others but with yourself. The 2 of Wands, this is a beautiful card too, if you could see it. This is sheer willpower in this card. You can see it. This guy's willing his way, and he's mentally creating. This is spirit here, fire spirit, right? So he's creating this right here. What he's creating, I don't know. That's going to be up to you guys. This is his personal want, though. So whatever you guys are wanting to create, you're going to be given, or whatever option it is that you want, whether it's in love or a new career, new creative project, promotion even. these things are at your fingertip this week with the right energies and meditation and showing yourself the compassion and pausing to, because the Four of Swords here is pausing to look around, to really see that you do have all these options at your fingertips. Like, you're going to have to choose one. It's right there at your fingertips. If you see it in this card, it's just out of reach, you know, like, and maybe towards the end of the week is when you're going to notice this. All right, you guys, I hope you had a fantastic week, and looking forward to hearing from you guys towards the end of the month. Ciao.